How y'all doing today? My name's Ayin, and today's topic of discussion is going to be, do you look to see how you can resolve a situation, or do you look to see who you can blame? Do you look to see how you can resolve a situation, or do you look to see who you can blame? When I'm thinking about this topic, I'm actually thinking about it was a situation that someone close to me they were talking about. They were talking about something that had occurred with a particular person, and it really agitated them. And when they addressed the person in regards to what was agitating them, instead of them just flat out owning up to the fact that they were being called out on something and address an issue at hand, they looked to point to blame. But with this situation, when I thought about it, which I wasn't surprised upon it, I'm like, isn't this the same person that this occurred to? Isn't this the same person that they made this choice and then was upset with this and was looking, elsewhere for, who had a hand and what did what? Isn't this the same person? Isn't this the same person? Isn't this the same person? Yep. The problem's with you. Me saying you, them. You can't accept responsibility for anything. You're not looking to resolve anything. You're just looking to see who you can blame it on. And the more I thought about this person's situation and how it's been over the amount of time that I've known of them, I'm like, you're regressing. You're backwards. If you were to take your situation from now to X amount of time back, you're in a worse situation than you were then. That's fine. That's fine to a degree. We all take steps back. Sometimes you have to gather yourself. But I'm looking at the string of choices that we're dealing with here. Now, I'm using this merely as a topic of discussion to bring this point home, because this is not the only person that's done this. We've all been guilty of doing that. None of us are exempt from that. But the thing is, well, at least when I'm thinking about it for myself, when you were doing it, you might not have necessarily known you were doing that. You might have really thought that the blame was on others. And one of the reasons why I'm bringing the attention to this is not to judge that person, it's to bring attention to this to see, is this something that you're doing? So you can look for a way to resolve the problem instead of pointing the finger at somebody else. That's one of the reasons why I say that I don't like complaining without having some sort of, or wanting to come to a resolve behind my complaint. Am I just complaining to complain and I'm going to stay in the same situation? Because if so, that gets real old real quick with just about anybody. Or am I earnestly seeking a way to resolve the situation? And then once I have that information, what do I do with it? That's what I'm talking about. That's the reason why this video is made. It's not to talk about that person in this situation, or like I said, to judge them, like I said for the second time. It's to bring this to the forefront for all of us to be able to learn off of. At what point do you step up and just say, hey, look, I was wrong. I need to backtrack here. I need to get my footing so I can do some things right. That's my 2 cents on it. I don't have any further examples to provide with it because I think you got it. That's my 2 cents on it. If you have questions, send them to my Gmail, ayin.kilimanjaro@gmail.com. I'll do my best to answer your question in a video.